Zacks Rank Buys, stocks with a short-term buy or strong buy recommendation. Now, here are more Zacks Rank Buys. Each stock within the Zacks Rank Buy universe is chosen based on how well it matches criteria comprising the four main investing styles: aggressive growth, growth in income, momentum, and value. Today we're talking about some aggressive growth stocks with Bill Wilton, our aggressive growth stock analyst at Zacks.com. And you've brought a group here that begins with Revlon, which you wrote about on the 15th of October. REV is the ticker symbol. They are in the cosmetics group, right?
Correct. And even though it is an aggressive growth stock, the cosmetics are historically defensive, so it's also a nice defensive play in volatile times. One of the things I really like is they've seen an 8% year-over-year increase in sales in a tough economy. That just shows you how often women are going to stick with their makeup no matter how tough the markets are getting.
I was going to say, they haven't stopped using makeup yet.
Exactly. It's even when things are bad, they want to still look good.
Right.
So we got that going for us.
And they've sold their Brazilian brand.
Correct.
It's brought more money into the mix.
Mm-hmm. And they're also, it shows them focusing on their core business, because their Brazilian brand was actually focusing on men's hair care and their shaving line, which is not something that Revlon typically focuses on. So this allows them more capital and more of a centralized effort to focus on their core business.
All right. The stock that you wrote about on October the 14th is, and I'll see if I pronounce this right, Zhongpin Incorporated, HOGS, the ticker symbol.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a Chinese-based food packaging company,
okay.
And you can call them HOGS for short. That's their ticker. It's probably a lot easier.
Okay.
One of the things I really like about them, they came out on October 10th and increased their guidance that they had. Their full-year guidance is now between $1.15 and $1.19 per share. That's up from between 98 cents and $1.07. Any news like that is great, especially the magnitude that they increased it and the environment that they're increasing it in shows the type of success that they're expecting, mainly derived from increased demand as pork prices are coming down. So.
All right. And I'm not even going to venture a guess on this next name, the stock that you wrote about on October the 10th. ERJ is the ticker symbol. Mm-hmm. You can pronounce it.
Well, you can call it Embraer for short. That's the easiest way to go.
No, say the long version.
I don't want to embarrass myself or them. Next year, estimates for that company that we're talking about are
I'm going to try
the consensus is at $3.49 a share, or a 26% year-over-year increase for the Brazilian jet maker. They're also expanding in Latin America. They're adding service centers and sales reps in Venezuela. They just announced that on October 7th. And now that a lot of stocks have taken a nosedive, them being no exception, they have a very attractive PEG ratio coming in at about 0.5. So it's aggressive growth there at a very reasonable price.
Empresa Brasileira de Aeronautica, SA. Don't forget that SA. It's important to the name of the company.
Wouldn't be able to tell you if you got it wrong.
Yeah. And then on October the 9th, you wrote about Under Armour Incorporated, UA, the ticker symbol. And this is a clothing manufacturer?
Correct. They're most known for their moisture wicking technology. A lot of athletes will wear it. Keeps them cool. Runners, football players. They sell to a lot of collegiate sports teams. In fact, they just announced a $17.5 million contract to be the exclusive clothing manufacturer and uniforms for the University of Maryland for the next 5 years. Consensus estimates are now 51 cents, showing a 28% year-over-year increase. So things are looking very good for the sports apparel maker.
Moisture wicking technology, which is the type of fabric used for the garment?
Correct. You might see athletes will have a very tight shirt on under a jersey. What that does is it draws the moisture away so they don't feel sweaty and hot all the time, keeps them cool. It's very popular among athletes, Olympians. You've probably seen it everywhere. And imitation is the most flattering form of success, and there's a lot of people that are trying to imitate them, but very few are as successful as they are.
Whatever happened to cotton T-shirts? Moisture wicking absorbs the sweat, if you didn't get that connection. Anybody in your household or yourself own any of these stocks that we talked about?
No.
Alrighty. Earnings estimate revisions are the most powerful force impacting stock prices, you know, and the Zacks rank takes advantage of changes in estimates to help investors become more profitable. And each day on Zacks.com, Zacks rank buy stocks for the various investment strategies are spotlighted. You can link to them right off of our homepage. They're all listed for you by category in the upper right-hand corner of Zacks.com. With Bill Wilton, I'm Terry Ruffalo.